Hey everybody, happy fall y'all. Anyways, this is my fall inspired tank. I was inspired by the pumpkin shrimp that I got. A little backstory is that for my nano wall, I absolutely had to have shrimp. So I asked Jason, what shrimp can I get? He said Neocaridina, since I'm a beginner, that's the kind you want to stick to. So I went to Aquatics website, and I forget which ones I wanted, maybe yellow, whatever the ones were, they were sold out. So I was looking and looking, and then I came across pumpkin shrimp. Pumpkin shrimp, I was like, oh, yes please, I need those. So I couldn't wait, finally got them. So I figured, with the name like pumpkin shrimp, I have to give them something fall inspired. Now, this is not exactly how I originally intended it to look, but you know, you use what you have, and sometimes it goes together, bam, other times, no. So it was like redo. But I kind of like how it turned out. I did a couple of different things, and you'll probably see this if you watch my videos from now on. I do things a little weird. Some DIYs. I think I did a couple DIYs here, one you haven't seen yet. The backdrop I painted. I wanted it to look kind of like a, my tape is talking to me here. Oh, Jason added some tape here. Nice job. I wanted it to look like a sunset, an autumn sunset. So I just used a black piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, which I use for all my backdrops. That usually works out pretty good. And I used a navy blue and an orange and a white. And it's very simple. And anyways, that's the backdrop. And then of course shrimp get to use the little what are these little things called?
Alder cones?
Alder cones. They're so cute. They look like little tiny pine cones. So I used those. And what else did I use? Oh, I did DIY some little pumpkins. They're polymer clay. You can use them in a tank if you bake it, because once you bake polymer clay, it becomes plastic. So it's totally fine to use in your aquarium. And I've done that before in my tanks like years ago. I had a little tank and I put them in there, so it's fine. And I used, let's see, so I did something a little different. I put the larger pieces in the foreground. So it was kind of like you'd be looking through, like, I don't know, like into the woods or something. At fall, not a whole lot of leaves out here. And then not a whole lot of plants because it's autumn, so things are dying. And I have a Nubius in the back. And in the front, I also have some small Nubius. And this guy, I was very excited. I found that in one of the tanks. Wisteria, I think it's called. Which I really like it. And he really likes that wood right there. Very cool. And a lot of this I had to glue because the wood's going to want to float up. So everything is glued, which I think I included when we were taping here. It's glued to the rock, the wood's glued to the other wood. All these woods are glued to rock, so when we add the water, we'll see if I did it okay. And just a bunch of little pieces of driftwood, because at the auctions that we go to and the swaps, I'm usually looking for little bags of driftwood. They work out perfect for nano tanks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this bad boy downstairs, fill it with water, and make sure nothing floats. And then I'm gonna throw in the new little occupants and see if they like it. So stay tuned. Okay, so now for the fun part. Well, actually it's kind of silly. Well, it's really silly, but super fun. Okay, are you ready? I thought with a shrimp tank for the scale, since they're so tiny, to give them some nice little autumn leaves. And did you know that you can use a paper punch to punch the catappa leaves? Some leaves are a little bit more nice than others, so this is, I thought, would be kind of fun, and that the shrimps would really enjoy it. Wait for it, here they come. Here they go. Whee! Aw, look at them. You think they like it? I think they like it. Now when I did the scape, I kind of tried to stay to like muted colors, so I did want to put like orange pumpkins in there, but I didn't want the orange pumpkins to detract it from the little pumpkin shrimp. So they should be the star of the show. From Flip Aquatics, I have to send a really huge thank you. I got the tank, the hang-on back filter, and I got the alder cones, and the catappa leaves, and the pumpkin shrimp. I think that was everything. All of that came from Flip Aquatics. So a huge thank you. Okay, so they seem to like the tank. They're moving around real nice, and I think they look good. I'm glad that I did the little leaves. As silly as it is, I think it added a lot, especially since my scape did not turn out as I originally planned, which I know that happens when you start scaping. I was going for one look, like, I don't know, like a farmhouse feel, but, you know, I wound up with, I don't know, I would call it maybe fall on a mountainside or something. I don't really know. I think it turned out well. The one piece of wood did float like I kind of expected it would. I actually thought I'd have more floaters, but that happens, and that's fine if it wants to float for a day or two, because it'll eventually sink, and then I'll just make sure he goes in the back where he's supposed to be. I did get to catch shrimp with my new net, which is very exciting. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of using a telescoping shrimp net. So fun, and I realized that I have never caught shrimp. I would like to send another thank you to Pet World. They supplied, we purchased a lot of wood and rock from them at Aquascaping. You're seeing a lot of their wood in here. In future videos that we have coming up, we're going to be using a lot more of the score that we had with the rock. And if you do have any questions about shrimp, we do have a video. We'll link it down below, of how to breed shrimp. I hope you like this video. Keep in mind, if you like any, you know, kind of funny stuff like this, I'll probably be doing more, and my day will be Mondays. So not this week, it's coming out on Wednesday. I'm doing a swap with Jason. In the future, I think I'm gonna have my videos come out on Monday, and you're gonna see a little like weird, fun, crazy, goofy stuff like this, like smaller little projects like this. So hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, make sure you give it a like and share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Happy fall!